Welcome back. You're still watching Shape Your Life, the show that teaches you everything you need to know about health-related matters. According to Dr. Arjen van der Merwe, natural integrative medicine techniques support the body's natural ability to heal through physiological and biological support by reducing stress and promoting a state of relaxation that leads to better health. Dr. Arjen van der Merwe, thank you so much for joining us on Shape Your Life.
It's good to be here.
What is the difference between natural healing / medicine and traditional medicine?
Yes, that's a really interesting question because people often think when you do natural medicine, you will tell them not take anything, but it's actually not true. The main difference is that mainstream medicine is very specifically used for specific symptoms. It doesn't sort of treat the whole person. It's very focused on just this symptom, and because of that it also has many side effects because it's not specifically for recovery. So people don't generally get better by using medicine. They can cope. It helps them to cope with an acute emergency or often keeping symptoms sort of nicely stewing along. Now, natural medicine's main aim is to support physiology. So it helps the body to do what it wants to do, and that's to be healthy. So also in the arsenal of natural medicine, there are so many options that people can try. With mainstream, it's mostly either drugs, prescription drugs, or then surgery. And that's not always applicable. Often people need a bit what I call tender loving care to support their physiology. So that's basically it. And then you can look at herbal remedies. We spoke about nutraceuticals or functional food or chiropractic or homeopathy. There are such a wide selection that people can choose from. That's all part of natural medicine.
Now, when we look at natural medicine and food in particular, what role would that play in assisting us to heal, to not get sick, and to really be preventative rather than reactive when it comes to our health?
Yes, if we look at food, Hippocrates said many years ago that let food be your medicine. So it will do us well to go back to that sort of saying, because of course what you eat is what you become, because all the food groups are broken down in its specific building blocks, and that's then assimilated by the body and used for wherever it's needed. So I think we all know intuitively, and we should listen more to that intuitive voice, what we should eat, and that's an abundance of fresh fruit and vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes, very much neglected and really healthy. Lots of healing properties you'd find in all the different pulses, you know, the beans and legumes. And then if we have lean meat and also chicken and fish is also really a powerful food. And then we get what we call our superfoods, so it's good to include, and that would be like berries and things like garlic and ginger and cinnamon. Very good for now for winter support. Onions, and you know, it's rich in quercetin, which supports the immune system. And then raw cocoa, really raw cocoa, and raw honey. So those are just a few things that we can do. Also, if we can get aloe vera or aloe ferox, which is the South African one, we can use that in juice, you know, or smoothies. And of course, you can just slice open the skin and put it on any skin problems. Literally, the leaves, you just slice open and take out that gel substance. So we can do a lot with what we eat, and then looking also at exercise, and then of course relaxation. We have to do that every day. Breathing, meditation, whatever you want to do, but at least do 5 to 10 minutes every single day.
There's so much that we could chat about, but if our viewers have been really, you know, that flame has been ignited to find out more about, you know, the benefit of food, finding your books and more information, where could they go to?
Yes, my website, especially now if they want to look for winter support or winter warmers, they can go to the website and there's a little search facility. So whatever they would like to know more, also what to look out for supplements, it's www.drdr Arien, arien.co.za.
Wonderful, Dr. Rin. Thank you so much for your time and for sharing your expert insight with us.
It's a pleasure.
Qigong is a gentle form of exercise that helps improve health and overall well-being. Qigong can be traced back 4,000 years to ancient China. We spend time with Lazarina Oostven to learn more about this form of healing. Thank you so much for joining us on Shape Your Life.
Thank you for being here.
As a teacher of Qigong, what's the history of this amazing art?
The history of Qigong comes from very far. First of all, it's a Chinese art. It's coming from China. But also, people probably about 5,000 years ago, they started developing this art of self-development and healing.
So when it comes to Qigong, Qi of course being energy, what components does it look at?
We can distinguish 3 different types of Qi, of energy. And that's why I brought here this picture. It's a very interesting picture. First of all, I want to tell you that this is just a model.
Okay.
So first of all, you can see the apple, and this is the physical Qi. So the physical Qi is everything which we can touch and experience here. Then there's something which radiates, can you see it? It becomes darker and darker, and it blends with all to all that is, okay? And this is so-called pure Qi, or intention, okay? And there's something in between, can you see these white things? It's the channels, and this is the life energy. So the life energy is the connection between our intention and our physical manifestation.
What type of Qigong do you practice?
I practice so-called Zhenyang Qigong. We also can call it medical Qigong because it's specifically formulated for self-healing and healing. And Zhenyang also means wisdom. The basic Zhenyang Qigong, we have 2 different sequences. One is, we call it lift Qi up and pour Qi down. It can be Googled, and there are a lot of movies about this in YouTube. So it's a little bit longer for me to show it. However, the second one is the simplest which you can ever get. And you can start immediately, and you can have immediate effect.
Okay.
It has actually miracle effects.
Wow.
We call it La Qi.
Let's la Qi away.
Good. Okay, so let me show you.
Okay.
It's ridiculously simple.
Okay.
So first of all, you have to be relaxed. Your back is straight, okay, and relax, and your feet are flat on the floor, okay. And then I want you to put your hands like this, very relaxed, not tense, and the palms are facing each other. Okay, are you comfortable like this?
I'm relaxed, I'm good.
Good. And then we're going to do these movements. We are going to open the hands slowly, and you can count 1, 2, 3. And then slowly, just a few centimeters, you're going to start coming together.
Sensation on my hands.
Good. Okay, open, 2, 3, and close, 2, 3. It's just as if it's gathering. It's gathering power. It's gathering energy. And after we collect Qi from the universe, then it's like a ball of Qi, which you can use it for healing. You can use it for healing yourself. Is there anything particular which you would like to make better in your body?
Well, yeah, calm my mind.
Okay, so you can take this and just put it in your mind. And there's a specific Chinese saying which is hao la. So when you do this hao la, like let it be. So you can just put this with hao la movement. And you can, usually it's about a minute. And then you can do it again. Just collect more energy and put it somewhere else or on the same place. So it's very powerful for healing, and it works.
This is so insightful. I've learned so much. And you know, with someone who's got a passion in the Eastern martial arts and the Eastern arts, this is a wonderful thing regarding energy, because this combined with just calming yourself down is something that each and every one of us need in the society that we live in today.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your time and joining us on Shape Your Life.
Thank you for having me.
Color therapy is often facilitated in the healing rooms of alternative health practitioners. It is classified as a vibrational healing modality. I've come to chat to color therapist Lynn Potgieter to find out more about what she does and color therapy as an alternative to traditional psychotherapy when it comes to healing. What is the biggest difference between traditional psychotherapy and color therapy?
I think the biggest difference is that we look at the whole person. We look at your physical symptoms. We look at emotional stuff. We look at your mental, how you think about life. And we also look at the spiritual impact that what you believe in has on your life. So it's not only one aspect of you, but the whole person.
We're surrounded by colors in every facet of our lives, from the colors of our rooms at home to the houses that we live in or the apartments and the cars that we drive, you know, and clothes that we wear. Obviously, what impact would that have on assisting us to heal holistically?
Well, once you become aware of the language of color, that a color has an impact or an influence on you, and then you can use it wisely. So for example, say you want to be calm in a certain space. Become aware or conscious of what color makes you feel that way, that calmness, that relaxing mood. And then, for example, paint your room in that, because blue is beautiful in a bedroom. It's a very calming, relaxing color. But it's important that you are conscious, that you are aware of the color and the mood or effect it has on you.
Let's experience a very quick opportunity to go through a consultation with you, because there's a short one and of course there's a longer one. Please tell me what the short one entails.
Okay, so first I'm going to ask you to close your eyes, take a deep breath and out. And when you open your eyes, you pick the 3 colors that jump out at you.
Okay, as quickly as possible.
Yeah, don't think about it.
Okay.
So
all right.
Okay, when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Okay, so let's put it in order there.
I didn't even bother to think, I just grabbed. I was considering the clear one if I could choose 4. It was close, whatever it was close between those 2.
Okay,
so
I'm going to tell you about the clear one as well. So the first one is the yellow, and it tells me on a physical level, when you feel stress, you feel it around here, your solar plexus. Is that where you feel
it is, yeah. You know, a little bit of uneasiness that sits here, yeah. So you think, oh my goodness, do I need to go to the loo, or do I have stomach cramps? Yeah.
Okay, so the underlying of that is you need to start trusting your gut a little bit more. You have a lot of inner wisdom, but you also want things to be perfect. So you want things, is that true?
Is that because I'm a Virgo as well, perfectionist? Okay, but I'm with you, it's right so. And you know, I put myself under a lot of pressure to get things done, you know, 100% correct.
Do you tend to procrastinate?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so that's that thing where we want everything to be perfect before we take the next step. Okay. So watch out for this.
Gotcha.
Okay. The next one is a turquoise, and it tells me on an emotional level, and this is also very Virgo-ish, I think, is you tend to keep people at a distance. You go within, and you will maybe sulk a little bit, and then people must stay away. And you have sort of almost like a mask that you put up.
Yeah, like a fortress, like a wall, yeah.
You do that,
yeah.
Okay. So you don't want to be vulnerable.
And also it's like a coping mechanism. You don't want to be vulnerable, and this is your defense that's out there. And it's got a lot to do with trust as well. You know, you don't trust people to come in close to you.
Absolutely, and I think that's maybe where you have to start trusting your gut a little bit more, so that you get a feeling for someone and know if you can trust them or not. But in the end, it's actually about how much you trust yourself.
Okay, gotcha. Makes sense.
Then the last one is an indigo, and it tells me on a mental level, you tend to overanalyze. Is that true?
That's also true, yeah. And that also leads to the procrastination.
Yep.
So they all link in, because then it leads to, okay, is it right, is it not right, what else, and you keep on, you know, mining things through from a intellectual perspective.
Absolutely. So once again, you have a very strong intuition, a sixth sense. So you can actually trust that, and you must start practicing it, where you trust it a little bit more and more and more every day, because you are so creative, I think, and you can absolutely use your mental energy more constructively. Instead of worrying about things and looking for solutions, you already know the answer.
Okay. Makes sense though. And I like the golden thread of consistency there because it speaks to it. I think that's amazing actually. But what about that one that I was like literally almost, you know, my pinky finger was on the clear one.
Okay, so that one tells me you have unlimited potential.
Thank you so much for your time, for your wisdom and your input to not only make myself a better me, but hopefully I've inspired our viewers to try this, to come and find you, you know, and try this themselves and of course become better them. That's exactly what we're about.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time and joining us on Shape Your Life.
Thank you.
The combination of alternative healing combined with Western or allopathic medicine can only lead to better health. I wonder what the future holds. Could it be genetic medicine? Don't forget that you can keep in touch with us by sending an email to shapeyourlife@ann7.com with all your health-related queries or topics that you would like seeing being discussed on the show. From me, Ronald Apergy and the Shape Your Life team, see you next week.